Yes, and breaking news.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to All Transfer News. Today, we've got the latest updates on our beloved club, Liverpool. But before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss a moment of Liverpool transfer news. Let's get started.
Harvey Elliott drawing major interest. Amid Liverpool uncertainty, fresh from guiding England's U21 side to consecutive European Championship titles, Harvey Elliott's stock has never been higher. The Liverpool midfielder was not only instrumental in the tournament, scoring 5 times in 6 matches, but was also crowned player of the tournament for his standout contributions. Elliott's performances in Slovakia have turned heads across Europe, with several clubs now expressing serious interest in signing the 22-year-old. Despite his summer heroics, Elliott's future at Anfield remains uncertain. He featured in just 2 Premier League matches last season, and with Liverpool recently splashing a club record fee on Florian Wirtz, Elliott's path to regular first-team football has grown narrower. Inter and Juventus circle as Elliott considers his next step. Inter Milan are closely monitoring Elliott's situation, especially with Simone Inzaghi open to letting Hakan Calhanoglu move to Saudi Arabia. While the Turkish midfielder plays a deeper role, Inter see Elliott as a dynamic option capable of refreshing their midfield setup. Inter have already added Petar Sucic, Luis Henrique, and Nikola Zalewski to their ranks this summer. Yet reports from Foot Italia suggest the new manager is eager to bring Elliott into the fold, seeing him as an ideal complement to the club's attacking duo of Lautaro Martinez and Marcus Thuram. Juventus are also plotting a midfield reinforcement and view Elliott as a top target. Although Igor Tudor has secured Nico Gonzalez to bolster his wing play, he's keen on building his midfield around the Liverpool youngster. Tudor sees Elliott as a central figure in his pursuit of both Serie A and Champions League success in the upcoming campaign. Premier League interest and Liverpool's asking price interest in Elliott isn't confined to Italy. Back in the Premier League, Newcastle United, Brighton, and West Ham are among the clubs reportedly in the mix. However, Liverpool are only open to a permanent transfer. The Reds have set a price tag of $58 million for Elliott, although interested parties could land him for $46 million if they accept a buyback clause. Inter and Juventus are financially capable of meeting those terms, particularly after earning significant revenue through the Club World Cup and expected player sales. Most notably, Juventus's probable departure of high earner Dusan Vlahovic. Premier League clubs might attempt to arrange a loan, but Liverpool are determined to offload Elliott outright, which could limit his domestic options. Newcastle appear the most serious threat to the Italian club's hopes, especially now that the Magpies have overcome financial fair play barriers and are ready to invest ahead of their Champions League return. English stars thriving abroad. Elliott the next in line. Should Elliott choose to leave England, he would follow in the footsteps of several high-profile English players who have excelled overseas. In Serie A alone, players like Tammy Abraham, Chris Smalling, and Fikayo Tomori have made significant impacts. David Beckham also had a short but memorable stint with AC Milan. Elsewhere in Europe, Jude Bellingham and Jadon Sancho found success in the Bundesliga and La Liga respectively. Owen Hargreaves collected numerous trophies with Bayern Munich, while Harry Kane finally secured his first major silverware with the German Giants. Going back further, Liverpool legend Kevin Keegan starred at Hamburg, Gary Lineker dazzled at Barcelona, and Chris Waddle became a fan favorite at Marseille. Elliott could soon be part of this illustrious list, with betting markets slashing the odds on a move to Serie A in recent days. Liverpool monitoring 60 Mannsouki's Serie A forward amid potential attacking exodus. Meanwhile, Liverpool themselves are weighing up attacking reinforcements as their wide options face an uncertain future. Federico Chiesa looks increasingly likely to leave, and Luis Diaz could also exit if Saudi side Al Nassr formalize a substantial bid. Youngster Ben Doak's future also remains unclear, potentially leaving new manager Arne Slot short on options out wide. While Florian Wirtz and Jeremy Frimpong, both capable of playing on the flanks, have arrived, they are expected to be deployed in other roles. Thus, Liverpool may still dip into the market for a natural winger. However, Caught Offside notes that Liverpool are also closely tracking the situation, prepared to act if Arsenal's pursuit stalls. Lookman has been a revelation for Atalanta since arriving from RB Leipzig in 2022, notching 15 goals and 5 assists in Serie A last season. Although his current contract runs until 2027, Atalanta may be compelled to entertain offers given his rising value. For Liverpool to launch a serious move, however, departures are a must. Having already invested nearly 200 million in the summer transfer window, the club is now focused on recouping funds. One outgoing deal expected soon is Jarell Quansah's switch to Bayer Leverkusen, which should bring in around 30 million. Liverpool's pre-season schedule taking shape. Liverpool's pre-season campaign kicks off on July 7th, with their first match scheduled against Preston North End on July 13th in England. The club will then head to Hong Kong for a clash with AC Milan on July 26th at the Kai Tak Sports Park, before flying to Japan to take on Yokohama F. Marinos on July 30th. Their preparations conclude with a double-header at Anfield on August 4th, facing Athletic Bilbao in front of the home crowd. Unlike last year, when many first-team players joined late due to international tournaments, Slot will have most of his squad available from the outset. The only exceptions are players who featured in the U21 European Championships. And even those, Jarell Quansah, Harvey Elliott, and Tyler Morton, may not return at all, with all three attracting serious transfer interest. As Liverpool gear up for a new era under Arne Slot, the futures of Harvey Elliott and others could shape the club's trajectory well beyond this summer. Now here's where things get really interesting. Multiple reports have linked United with a move for Barcelona's Marc-André ter Stegen. Yes, you read that correctly. The German international, one of the top goalkeepers in world football, might be available. Barcelona have been reshuffling their squad and recently signed new goalkeepers. Ter Stegen is reportedly unhappy with how things are shaping up, particularly after years of loyal service. United are said to be exploring a loan deal with an option to buy. That would be a brilliant piece of business. Low risk, high potential upside. Ter Stegen brings Champions League pedigree, trophy-winning experience, and composure under pressure. Not to mention, he's exceptional with the ball at his feet, a perfect fit for Amorim's system. What does this mean for Onana? If United do land a top keeper like ter Stegen, the question becomes, what happens to Onana? Competition is healthy, but some players don't like sharing the spotlight. There are already murmurs of interest from Saudi clubs, who could offer Onana a lucrative exit and guaranteed playing time. From United's perspective, this could be a win-win. If ter Stegen joins on a loan and Onana is sold for a decent fee, we get both an elite replacement and financial breathing room. The financial angle. Let's not ignore the money. Transfers are as much about finances as they are about tactics. With United already spending big in other areas, any chance to make a smart, low-cost move is appealing. A loan for ter Stegen means no major upfront payment. And if Onana is sold, the club could reinvest that fee into other priority areas. Final word. What comes next? The goalkeeper situation at Old Trafford is fluid and could change quickly. For now, Heaton stays, Binder looks set to leave, and Onana's future remains uncertain. But if United can secure a player of ter Stegen's caliber, it might just be a transfer masterstroke. Stay tuned, Reds. We'll keep following every twist and turn of this developing story. In the meantime, let us know, do you think ter Stegen would be the